Now I'm leaving it up just to see how long it takes before you guys start going, seems like you're trying to convince yourself, man. No, I just fucking forgot to change it. I don't know what I'm going to do when I change it to anyways. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. So, I was watching Tim Pool today. And it's going to be funny for those of you who check out Tim. Like, you know, if you check out Tim, because you might see a lot of, like, topic ideas I steal from Tim. But I always like to try and throw a different spin on it. I've got a great one for you guys, right? Tim did a video today about a lady who apparently posted on some sort of thing, Facebook, who knows what, posted, can somebody please just shoot him between the eyes? Now, normally, you'd say, why the fuck are you talking about that? Well, because she didn't say it about just anybody. She said it about the president. And I know it's the old joke. Don't say anything about, you know, wanting to do some harm to that particular individual, because Secret Service will come talk to you. And, you know, that's not a joke. Like, the Secret Service will come and talk to you. Now, lady posts this, and sure enough, the Secret Service came to talk to her. And, you know, she was fucking pissy with them. Right? They wanted to ask some questions. They knew that they couldn't, you know, they didn't have a warrant or anything like that. They knew that she was just an asshole. They were probably both interns. That they were like, go ask her questions. If she answers them, cool. If not, just come back. Like, you know, ain't gotta be no thing. And sure enough, it was nothing. She's just an ass. But, like, she was throwing around, so I have no First Amendment rights. Well, yeah. 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 You have the First Amendment right. You can be critical of the government. And not fear arrest for that. You can be critical of the government. You can criticize the government. You can say you don't like the person in power. You can say you don't like policies, the direction maybe the country's going in. You can say all of these things. And if they come to arrest you, well, that's unconstitutional. But, like, you really can't threaten to kill people or ask to have people killed. Like, that's a thing that we kind of take serious, because that's not really talking. I mean, yeah, you're just talking until you're not talking, but I mean, you know, anyways, so Tim's whole take on it, not to spoil it or anything, because it's kind of funny when he goes through it, but Tim's take on it is, you know, fucking, he's just pissed because people don't understand the First Amendment. And that you can't incite violence. Just because you have First Amendment rights doesn't mean that you can incite violence against other people. That was pretty much his whole take. Went on for a while, but that was pretty much his take. I choose to think a little bit deeper into it. I think the reason why this happened at all, and why this is happening at all, is because we now live in a world that is connected globally. Globalism is here, folks. Right? We're all connected globally. I'm worldwide, bitches. Like, I got people that watch me all over the world. My videos have been seen in like 300 countries. That's a lot. I'm on every continent except for Antarctica, and that I can't even technically say is true because Antarctica might be coming up as unknown, because I have unknown. Or, who even knows what that could be, right? So, as long as I'm in the right place at the right time with the right person walking by me and looking me directly in the face and thinking to themselves, I think I know that guy, you know, I'm technically worldwide famous. It just has to be a very specific event for me to actually feel that way. People don't even know me in my hometown. Like, I've never been recognized. It's, you know? So, there you go. That's a thing. But everybody can be famous of a sort. They can have that feeling of being known for something. So, yeah, I've done this video multiple times for many different subjects, but the core of it still remains the same. Problem is the audience. Not all of you. Some of you are not. I don't even know. Some of you are just happy to be a spectator. And that's cool. But some people, man, they gotta jump up on stage, right? And they don't know the steps. And they don't know the rhythm. And they don't fucking care because they want everybody to know what they think. And it gets into theatrics, right? Because everybody wants to be part of the show. And, you know, it's just annoying as fuck to see, because it doesn't, what good does it do? You know what I mean? They have to go out and talk to you. They have to. It's their job. That's what they're there for. So they gotta go talk to you. But you don't have to talk to them. You don't have to talk to him. You can say, you can talk to my lawyer as soon as the court assigns me one. You know? And what are they going to say then? Like, you don't have to talk to the police unless they have a warrant. If they have a warrant, that's different. But if they don't have a warrant, you got to talk to them. So, and even if they have a warrant, I think you can still be like, I need my lawyer. Like, I don't, you know, I don't know. I think your lawyer pretty much talks for you, because your lawyer knows the law. You say to your lawyer is a filter. You say to your lawyer, I don't know who that hooker was, and I don't know how she got buried in my backyard. I was at my buddy Gregory's house all night. And then your lawyer says lawyery things to them that translates that into not as guilty as it sounds. Right? Like, that's what your lawyer's for. So, and you're entitled to one for free. Like, they have to give you one. You know. I don't think for free. I think you want to have to pay court costs. But nevertheless, I don't know. They have to give you counsel of some sort. I don't know if it's free or not. Probably not. Probably not. But nevertheless, they have to give you counsel of some sort. You have to have a lawyer. Because that's not fair. You don't know the fucking law. And you might think you know the law. You don't know the fucking law. So, you know, Tim goes into that. He's very true there. But, you know, like, that's some dumbass shit. It's an old joke, and you don't do it. Like, you just know better. When did we, you know what I mean? When did we just stop knowing better? We used to know better. Remember when people used to say, come on, you know better than that. Nobody says that anymore. Has anybody ever said that anymore? Nobody says anymore, Don Lemon, you know better than that. Like, you can't be that racist on fucking TV, even you. Like, come on, man. Like, you know better than that. Everybody, like, when did we... Nobody knows better anymore. When the fuck did we stop knowing better? But it's like, man, you just... There's a... Like, it's so... Everybody's so capable to just jump out there. And do whatever they want to do. And everybody thinks they know exactly what the fuck they're allowed to do. And I've been doing this for a while now. And I don't even really know what I'm allowed to do. I just kind of hope everything flies. But I use common sense. You know what I mean? Like, I don't make false factual statements about people. I try my best not to, at the very least. I try to, adhere to a certain code of conduct that generally matches what I see everybody else kind of sticking to, but I kind of push it here and there, nevertheless, and I'm always willing to explain myself, right? And I don't say anything that I'm not willing to say openly in court. Pretty much there you go, you know what I mean? Like, So, but yeah, a lot of people, they just fucking think, oh man, I can just, like, do my own show. I hope somebody just puts one. That's not smart. Like, that's not something you'd say open in court, I would hope. But apparently this dumb bitch thought that meant freedom of speech. Yeah, man, it's the audience. It's the ignorance. It's the ignorance and the arrogance. The ignorance and the arrogance. And who would have guessed it was a woman? Yeah, seriously, ignorance and arrogance, man. Everybody's so into it all. Everybody's so into the world stage, and everybody is so accessible to the world stage. Everybody can be out there. It's really like they said in Mad Max. Everybody has their own show. And it's like, well, who's watching at that point? You know? I don't know. Eh? You know? Everybody got that dream. And everybody's always going to have that dream, too. Like, this isn't a thing that's new. Everybody's always wanted to be famous. And now, everybody has a fairly alright chance at it. Like, I mean, it's still, the market is still very small for certain things. But like I said, technically I'm famous, when it comes down to it. I tell people that I have over 2,000 subscribers and they go, like, and I... Yeah, like, it's not enough. I wish I had more, but really at this point, I hope I don't get them because I get in trouble. Like, I would be one of those, the shooting star that falls so fast. You know what I mean? Like, I come out with some dumb fucking thing, not thinking, or half asleep. And anyways, but yeah, so. You know what I mean? Like, I have more Twitter followers than anybody I know. And wow, like that's... But there are like fucking 15-year-olds that put my shit to shame. So, you know what I mean? It's just like there's more niches out there. There's a whole lot of niches now. You can be super famous in this one area. And that's your niche. And you are a faceless nobody everywhere else except in that one niche. There you are king. But still a kingdom. You know what I mean? So everybody's looking for that shit. But, man, just don't do dumb shit. Because they could deem her a credible threat. It would be ridiculous if they did. But they could, for the fuck of it, just to inconvenience her a couple of days, if not weeks. Like, they could drag her ass down somewhere and grill her. Do you speak with this person? Do you know this person? Have you ever been on the, like, they could really fucking, do you have any connections to ISIS, bitch? Like, and just fucking run her through a fucking shitstorm for a day. I think they have the power to do that. Wouldn't be right. Be funny. I think it would be funny. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't think that would be funny. I think that would be funny. Because I'm not that dumb. I would never do that. So I would look on and go, haha, that's what you get, dummy, for being dumb enough to do that. And it would make me giggle inside. I would fucking feel sorry for her. Dumbass. That's why you don't threaten people. That's why you don't threaten the leader of the free world. Even in joke, man. Like, it's that serious. He's the president. He's the... Yeah. People don't understand. Like, people don't understand. You don't have to get very famous to start getting death threats. Believe me. You don't have to be very famous to get death threats. You don't have to. And he's very famous. He's the most known man in the world right now. That famous. At 15, he was putting my shit now to shame. You know what I mean? Like, so, you don't want to be the drop in that flood. Because a whole lot of things weigh on that. On figuring out whether or not you're a credible threat or just some asshole. Because they have to look at all of them. They have to. They have to send somebody out there to look you in the eyes and go, just stop. That's what I wish that guy would have done. I wish that guy would have looked at her, looked her up and down and went, just stop. Just stop. And then to turn around and walk away. That would have been fucking awesome. God, that would make me so happy. We need to start dealing with these people as well. We need to start dealing with people like the children they act like. Yeah. Just stop. You know, like your mom would look at you when you were just being an ass. Can you just stop? Yeah. We need to start doing that shit to people. We need to figure out we need to get all the people who are adulting to start adulting. All of the other adults that are infantilizing themselves. That's what we need to do. Figure it out. And if you're gonna get on stage, at least figure out what the fucking show is. Like, goddamn. You know what I mean? Figure out some of the rules. Do a little research. I'm sure she didn't want to jump up there really with her fucking whatever. But nevertheless, like, you had to have known that was going to get some sort of response. She recorded the fucking Secret Service guys fucking talking to her. Posted that. She's looking for it. Well, she's got it. But what does she do next? Yeah, people don't think of that. That's why it's like, it's no longer 15 minutes of fame. You get like 10 seconds. You get 10 seconds. Unless you can stretch. Unless you can stretch, you get 10 seconds. That's it. Fucking viral videos. Somebody asked me if I ever wanted to get a viral video. I said, fuck no. I said, hell no. Because I don't think I could take it. Like, honestly, it wouldn't be bad for me because I have an established channel. And I actually do content. But like, you know, my one dude was like, man, I would love to get a viral video. The amount of money you'd make off that, I'm like, like, you really don't make all that much, especially now, depending on what it is. And anything that's going to go viral, it's not going to make money. Especially now. And then, what does that mean? It isn't going to launch your fucking career. You can't do a viral video every day. You can't do a viral video every week. You can't do a viral video every month. Some people are lucky to get one ever. Like, so what do you do then? Hey, fuck all you can do. So, figure out a game plan. If you really want to get up on a stage, you know, figure out what you want to do. But, I really hate social media. I hate how it's become such a thing. Like, I always thought it was so gay. I was like, nah. I was like, you fucking man, I ain't a 15-year-old girl. I ain't getting a Facebook. I ain't getting a MySpace. Doing that dumb shit. And I didn't for forever. I didn't until I started doing this. I mean, I technically had it, but I never fucking looked at any of it. I still don't look at any of it, except for the things that are people talking to me. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck about any of it. And it amazes me that so many people are like... Because, seriously, man. Like, it's so funny to me how much people use that shit. I don't get it. People are so willing to just hand over everything about themselves. We used to want to be private. We used to have private lives. We used to have private lives. Do you remember private lives? Do you think you have a private life? Look at your Facebook and ask yourself if you still have a private life. Like, you know what I mean? And the FBI, CIA, everybody used to be worried about them knowing things about them. They just look at your Facebook now. They don't even bother to fuck with them. How do you think they found this bitch? It's on Facebook or on her fucking Twitter or whatever. Like, they can find you through that. It's made the jobs of everybody that everybody used to be against so much easier. And now we're upset that everybody knows so much about us. That's why every time Facebook or Google or whoever gets in trouble for selling our information, I think it's so fucking stupid. I'm like, dude, they're not really selling our information. They're selling a service that compiles that information into statistical data. That's what they're selling. They're selling that. They're not even really selling your information. Yeah, they may be selling your private messages. It may be that way, but it isn't. They're selling the statistical analysis of how often you're going to be most likely to buy X, Y, or Z product. That's what they sell. They don't care about your text messages. They don't. That's why every time people are like, well, aren't you worried that they're like reading your texts and your emails? I'm like, dude, I don't even read my emails. If they're reading my emails, hey, if you're watching this video right now, can you delete all the junk mail and like answer all the other mail and like sort all the other shit and keep all the Burkina Faso Ouagadougou fucking mails that goes in the I don't remember what the fuck it's called, but there's a certain folder for it. So put that shit in there. Help a brother out. Like, they don't give a fuck. They care about statistical information based on everything that you give them. Give them. You give them. Everything you give them. It's like, you're using their platform to give direct private messages to each other. Like, I don't let people use my notepad to write shitty notes about me, and I just go, well, I guess that just sits in my house and it's my notepad, but I'm not going to look at it because those are their private messages to each other. You fucking kidding me? Hell no. Like, and you're surprised. We're surprised. And they tell you in terms of services. They say, you're essentially in my house writing notes on pieces of paper and you expect me not to look at it? You're fucking retarded. I'm going to not only look at it, but I'm going to sell that shit to the highest bidder. And you all go, except, come on. Because otherwise you can't use it. But if you can't use it, it's like not being allowed in the library anymore. Right? So, what do? You can't have a phone, because nobody in their right mind would accept those fucking user agreements, yet how many people get fucked by them? Right? And the reason why nobody gets fucked by them is because nobody gives a shit about you. Nobody cares. All the way up until you start threatening violence, and then all of a sudden people are interested. Funny that. And they know so quickly. How do they know so quickly? Because you're putting it on Facebook. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is why it's so dangerous that everybody's got their own show. Because people just don't understand the fucking etiquette. There's an etiquette to this. And it's a tough road to learn. You make mistakes. I have been blessed in my career so far to have made as few mistakes as I have. I have made very few, very minor mistakes. I have yet to make a truly, oh fuck me, mistake. I haven't made a Crown T mistake. You know what I mean? I have not made one of those mistakes yet. But it'll be interesting to see what I do, what it'll be on. I don't know. It'll probably be because I'm just rambling through this whole video. How long is this video? Oh, sorry. I just fucking started talking. I don't even know what the hell I talked about the whole time. Am I recording? What the fuck's going on? Alright, anyways. So, yeah, there you go. Rambly video. I don't even know where we started or ended or what the fuck is going on. But just don't be stupid. How about that? Can we have that be the moral? The lesson here? Don't be dumb. Just stop.